Good morning, everyone. Welcome to week 5 of our 239 Flathead build. We appreciate everybody following us on Facebook and watching as we go through the steps from week 1 all the way to we're at week 5 now. So we've got the engine completely built. It is we got it mounted on the engine run-in stand. So we're going to be hooking up some wires and some radiator hoses and some fuel and different things like that to get this thing running for you. And once we get to that point, get everything hooked up and ready to go, we'll be shooting a live video of that of the engine running and let you hear and see everything. So hopefully we'll have that done by Friday is what we're shooting for. So just stay tuned and we'll get this thing ready to go and we'll be back in touch. Thank you. Good morning, everyone, and welcome once again to Vinny Auto Parts Facebook page. This month, the month of September, and here we are into a week and a half into October, we've been highlighting this build we're doing for a customer on a 239 Flathead Ford. just to kind of review some of what we've already done and bring you up to speed on it. This started out as a 239. We actually made it a 274. We put a 4-inch stroke crankshaft in it, put H-beam rods in it, put a scat rotating assembly in it, and we've upgraded the rods and pistons. It's a 3 5/16 bore. So it has been a project we've been working on, and today we are here almost with the finished product. So we got it mounted on the engine stand for you. We've got everything hooked up. We've got water in it. We've got oil in it. We got fuel going to it. So we're going to give it a spin here and get this thing fired up for you and see that, so you can see it and hear it and kind of hear what a vintage 1952 Flathead sounds like. So here we go. Just stay tuned. Here we go. We got it fired up. We're sitting here idling about 1,000 RPM. Oil pressure about 60 pounds. So if everything's looking good, we're gonna let it sit here and let it run for a few minutes, and let David kind of go around it, kind of take some pictures of it, and show you exactly what we got going on. So we've run a heat cycle through it now. We've got the temperature on the left side 160 degrees. On the right side it's about 140 degrees. As we explained earlier, I think in one of our videos, water in a flathead doesn't cross over from head to head. So you have to run two separate temperature sensors to get the temperature reading on both cylinder heads, because the water stays in each side. It has 4 outlets, or 2 outlets and 2 inlets in the radiator to accommodate that. So what you do is you put 2 temperature gauges in it, which we have one here mounted this is a temporary gauge we've got mounted. It's sitting on about 160, and then we've got on the other side, we've got our gauge mounted that actually is part of this engine run-in stand. So we've got a good heat cycle on it, and we're going to see if how it cranks up after it's hot. So let's give it a real little test here. Let's see how it does. Oh yeah, starts right up. What you're looking for and what you want. So looking real good. We're really close to get this thing wrapped up for the customer. One of the things we're going to do is after we run through this break-in process, we're going to dress up his plug wires for him. We've got to put the oil canister, still has to be mounted. It'll mount right here on the oil canister. We're going to do that for him, and so hopefully next week we'll be finished up with this project, and he can get it put in his vehicle. It's actually going in a 52 model Ford Coupe is what it's going in. So I think he'll be real satisfied with it. We're pleased with the build, and we're very, very thankful to the customer for trusting us to handle this complete build on this Flathead Ford. It wasn't a cheap build, but I will say that the customer used the very best parts that he could get, and he didn't cut corners on anything. So it turned out really nice, and I think he's going to be really happy about it. So thanks for tuning in.